Oakley dokley doodly. That sounds like my coffee. Now we just got to get you ready. And we're going to work. We're not going to make any money sitting around this house anymore. So from now on, we go back to work every single friggin' day until we strike it rich. And we will find fucking gold in Australia, you watch me. How are we all going, everybody? I just got to stop to get a drink of orange juice. Owen's checking it all out. Say hello, Owen. We're drinking orange juice. For breakfast. It was so cold this morning. We're out here in the middle of the countryside. It was like -3, -4 out here this morning. So, yeah, we're on our way to find some gold. Aren't we, Owen? So, we took Owen's patches off. We upset everybody. We got best mate and in training now. So, hopefully we don't offend anybody with any of the patches we had on Owen's coat. There's always someone that's got a whinge in life, isn't it? Half the world should change their names to Karen. But anyway, at the end of the day, other people's dogs are going to get poked in the eye with a stick and not mine, because we've gone and got rec specs because we care about our dog's eyes, not because we're trying to dress him up like army. We don't want anything to do with the army. Let's go find some treasure, Owen. We're in the middle of the country. Hear all the cockatoos. That was honestly one of the coldest drives I've ever had out here. Somebody wanted the window down a little bit for fresh air, and I put it down a little bit when we got onto this dirt road so you could have a look around. It's just ridiculously cold. It was like -4 degrees out here last night, and we crossed the Condamine River and there was somebody camping with their gazebo all set up in the shade, in the shadiest spot, sitting there this morning. They didn't look like they were real happy. Almost wanted to stop and shake their hand just for spending a night. They must have nearly froze to death last night. It was ridiculously cold. So I don't know how we're going to go today. I didn't even bring a jacket. It's like 8:30 now in the morning, nearly 9 o'clock. I didn't even bring a jacket and it's freaking freezing. So it's supposed to get up to about 18 degrees Celsius today. So hopefully it warms up soon. It is freaking freezing. Anyway, there's gold in them there hills. Let's go find some. What's all the whining about? Owen, do you know where we are? Owen knows where we are. We're in the middle of the bush. We know where the gold is here, don't we, Owen? Let's go get some. Do you know what I really love about people the most? Is the mentality of them that they'll shit and wipe their ass and leave their toilet paper on the path. That's the mentality of people in this world these days. It really, really is. So I shared a video. I was here last time, and it looks like there's been a few people here digging, which is good to see. Look how much work they put in there. They dug out all over here. I shared my little cave. I told them there was gold in the bank. Someone's dug out all the bank. Well, they've gone to town. I love seeing people that put in heaps of work, because I come here and put in heaps of work, and I know how much work it is to move all that. It's a lot of work, so good on them. But the best part is I said, look at that. They redug all that out. I told people that there was gold here, and they've got up and they've kept chipping. So I hope they got something. But you know what? None of these spots are where I'm getting my gold from. So I hope they put in a lot of hard work for nothing. Owen's having some lunch. Lunchtime, isn't it, Owen? I just drank a bottle of orange juice. Whole friggin' 2 litres of orange juice, so I'm probably going to have heartburn now. We'll take him for a walk across the creek. Owen wants to take us for a walk across the creek. We're not running this loose today. The water's too cold. And last year I couldn't even bend my fingers. So I'll do a bit at home. We might put a bucket through this afternoon. We'll see how we go. Take us for a walk up here. Yeah, I'm coming. So this is a big pile of flood debris. So you can imagine how much water comes roaring down through here. Right? Shitload. This is the bank. This is all the bedrock. Man, I chipped and chipped out so much here. You can see more flood debris, and that's come washing back in since last time. This big log's been washed down. So we probably could have just bloody well stayed out here tonight, but you're not supposed to camp out here. We don't want to go pushing our luck. And it's friggin' freezing. It's like -4 degrees at night. -4 degrees Celsius, nearly -5. So I don't care how much flood debris wood there is. I'm not camping out in that. That's just stupid. You'll get hypothermia. Me and my dog will freeze. So this is our shindig. We're taking everything down to 5mm and running it back down through the 8mm. There's our classified dirt. So this is where the bank come to this morning. I dug out all that. Chipped out all of that. And we're chipping down into the clay. And once you get down, you'll see there's nothing but bedrock. You get down to bedrock. Gold can't sink any lower than the bedrock, can it? Holy moly, I wish you were human. There's 2 more buckets of classified material down to 5mm. I've got 2 sons and I'm out here with the dog, carrying all the dirt by myself. Hey? Bloody hell, mate. Tell you what, nobody ever wanted to ask for my gold when I friggin' pass away. I'm going to give it all to Lifeline or Vinnie's or something just to piss people off. Do you reckon there's gold in here, Owen? Owinski, do you reckon there's gold? There better be gold. This is a great big rock. I reckon gold hangs around. Oops, I just about fell over. Gold sits around big rocks. Imagine that tumbling down the river and all the gold packing around it. This sounds good, doesn't it? I tell myself, well, this is the crap that goes through my head that keeps me going. And then about halfway through the day, about now, after about 4 hours in, I start to doubt myself and think, is all this worth it? Probably isn't, but you know what? You never know if you don't just keep trying. And we got another 2 buckets classified down to 5mm. Oh my god. Gosh, I hope there's gold in this and we're getting paid today. So that's it for the day. That's it for the day, Owen. Can you see any kangaroos? Owen, Owinski. Them glasses are brilliant. You can't see any kangaroos. So we did 4 hours work today. We got blisters all over our bloody hands. We put $29 petrol in. So if we could just make more than $29 back, I'd be happy. But for 4 hours work, if we just make 50 bucks, I'll be happy. We'll see how we go. Oh, well, that's it. We're done for the day, Owen. Let's go home and have a cold beer and have some lunch. You can see in there the old mounds, yeah, the old workings from the old timers. Can you see, Owen? Are you looking, Owen? Yeah, that's where the old time, there's some good old mounds in there. So, you can see where they were piling up the dirt back in the day. Owen's looking for kangaroos. So we're on our way home. That's it, we're done. We did our 4 hours for the day. All we've got to do now is make it back to Toowoomba without the scalies hitting us and weighing my car. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buckets of 5mm classified material. That better be full of fucking gold. I'm going to start crying. So I'm going to have a nice cold beer. I've been going since before daybreak. So, gotta be good to get paid today. It's so fucking hard going to work every day, not knowing if you're going to make any money or not. But we're keeping faith. One of these days I'm going to hit it big. I'm going to hit it real big. I don't think we're going to do any good, Owen. I'm not being negative. How are we all doing, everybody? We went out and got a little bit of dirt yesterday. And I sat down here panning this morning. I panned a whole bucket and I got 2 specks. 2 tiny little specks. So I thought, I'm not going to stuff around. I'll just set this rubber sluice up and we'll just run it through dry. Not even worrying about wetting it. And you know what we got? Can I zoom that up? We got that one little speck there. Oh, there it is. Another little speck there. Another little speck beside it and that little speck there. 1, 2, 3, 4 specks. I don't think much went down into there. I don't see any nuggets. So if people are listening to me, stop listening to me. Because I'm not finding bugger all gold. And I went out there and someone had dug the bank out where I said there was gold. And they were really putting a lot of hard work. I hope they found some gold. Oh my god, I can't believe that. So we were hoping to find enough gold to buy a new windscreen. So maybe if I take that little speck there and put it with that little speck, with the other little speck and then that little speck there, and we take these specks to Windscreens O'Brien, they'll give me a new windscreen for my car for the trade of gold. What do you reckon, guys? Just grabbed another bucket to run another bucket through, and I'm going to turn this off. Look at that. That's a nice little chunk piece of gold. So there actually is gold in here. The bloody cells. The cells are filling up. I don't have enough water pressure. I went down to 5 mil, but the garden hose just ain't doing it. And now that I know that there actually is some nice little chunky bits of gold in here. When I say little, I mean little. It might just be worth panning it, because I'm just having to clean this. I'll clean this slice down and I'll set my bucket back up, and we'll just keep panning. We'll pan away. Probably take us a few days to get through all this dirt, but it's safer than losing it. All. I can see little bits of yellow all through this. Bloody hell. Yeah, Owen grabbed the hose when I turned the hose on, and I just seen everything just going shooting up in the air. So, oh, I love Owen.